was standing on the edge, barely breathing through the pain. Every step felt like surrender, every hope was slipping away. I was certain you were distant, certain I had gone too far, till the silence broke around me with the whisper of your heart. Even when I felt forgotten, you were closer than my foe. And the moment I stopped fighting, you were holding me through. Oh, when my heart gave up, God reached me first. Before the breaking grew worse, He caught the pieces falling fast. He lifted me from what could not last. When my heart gave up, God reached me first. Before I said a single word, He found me drowning in my fear and pulled me close till I could hear. I was carrying the failures that I never let you see. I was sure my shattered history was too heavy to redeem. But you stepped into the darkness where I hid from every light. And the wounds I tried to bury, you were healing in the night. Even when I ran from mercy, you were running after me. Every time I said I'm broken, you were saying I set free. Yeah. When my heart gave up, God reached me first. Before the breaking grew worse, He caught the pieces falling fast. He lifted me from what could not last. When my heart gave up, God reached me first. Before I said a single word, He found me drowning in my fear and pulled me close till I could hear. Take my hurting, take my breath, hold me steady in my mess. Meet me where my strength has died. Be my hope, be my love. When my heart gave up, He caught the pieces falling fast. He lifted me from what could not last. When my heart gave up, God reached me first. Before I said a single word, He found me drowning in my fear and pulled me close till I could hear. I was walking through my shadows, not sure how to start again, with my failures on my shoulders and the shame upon my skin. Every effort kept on breaking, like the waves against the shore, and the echo of my guilt left me tired to the core. But inside the quiet moment, something soft began to rise, just a hidden spark of mercy, whispering, lift your eyes. And although I didn't deserve it, not a moment of your peace. You reached into my ruins and began to make them breathe. God gave me a second chance again. When I thought my story reached its end, He took the broken pieces of my life and breathed it in. And in my coldest night, He made me rise again. God gave me a second chance again. Even with the past I could barely let go. Then He said, come back, I'm still with you, and here I live again. I was scared that my whole story would no longer move ahead, that the deepest of my failures would be wounds that never mend. But You looked into the places where no one had dared to see, and You touched my hidden sorrows till they bloomed inside of me. You kept saying, do not hide now, I will never walk away. Even with your countless failures, my grace will hold you anyway. Because when my heart repented and I didn't know what's next, You turned all my fallen ashes into reasons to return again. God gave me a second chance again. When I thought my story reached its end, He took the broken pieces of my life and breathed it in. And in my coldest night, He made me rise again. God gave me a second chance again. Even with the past I could barely let go of, then He said, come back, I'm still with you, and here I live again. Take my fear, take my heart, heal my soul, restore my stars. Stay so near, do not depart. Only with You I breathe again. God gave me a second chance again. When I thought my story reached its end, He took the broken pieces of my life and breathed it in. And in my coldest night, He made me rise again. God gave me a second chance again. Even with the past I could barely let go of, then He said, come back, I'm still with You, and here I live again. I was calling out for answers, but the heavens felt so still. Every prayer I whispered softly echoed back against the chill. I was certain You were distant, certain You had closed the door, till I felt You in the quiet, like a presence I'd ignored. Even when I heard no thunder, even when I felt no sign, You were shaping all my weakness, one small heartbeat at a time. When Your silence held my heart, everything began to change. You were closer than the moments that I tried to rearrange. When Your silence held my heart, I could finally hear trapped inside the waiting, thinking you were far away. But you met me in the stillness, teaching me how faith is made. You were guiding every second that I thought was wasted breath. And the pain I feared was winning was the place you whispered rest. Even when I could not feel you, you were holding every tear. Every second of my doubting was the ground you stepped in near. When your silence held my heart, everything began to change. You were closer than the moments that I tried to rearrange. When your silence held my heart, I could finally hear your peace. And the storm that lived inside me slowly learned it out to cease. Teach me patience, teach me trust. Meet me gently, lift me up. In the quiet, help me see you are working deep in me. When your silence held my heart, everything began to change. You were closer than the moments that I tried to rearrange. When your silence held my heart, I could finally hear your peace. And the storm that lived inside me slowly learned it had to cease. I believed that my own story would not rise or breathe again, that the weight of all my failures would collapse me in the end. Every day I kept on hiding in a silence without light, and it felt like all the beating had slipped out of my own life. But right there inside my falling, you began to pull me near with a quiet hidden brightness, touching what was cold with clear. And although my life was broken, though I didn't know what's next, you reached into all my ashes and began to raise my chest. When I learned to breathe again, it was your mercy lifted me there. When my soul could not take one more night, you whispered, come back, here is peace and light. When I learned to breathe again, I knew this wasn't my final end. For even with all the wrong I had behind, your love gave me a brand new life to find. I was frightened of my past, because it made me doubt again. And I forgot that in your arms there is always room to begin. All the wounds I hid so make it right. Break the silence, open my eyes. Stay beside me, never part. In your presence rests my heart. When I learn to breathe again, it was your mercy lifted me there. When my soul could not take one more night, you whispered, come back, here is peace and light. When I learned to breathe again, I knew this wasn't my final end. For even with all the wrong I had behind, your love gave me a brand new life to find. I had wandered far and empty, not sure how to turn around. With so many painful failures, I stopped trusting solid ground. I was walking tired and restless, not sure where my steps belonged. And the fear inside my spirit kept on pulling me along. But inside the quiet moment, I could hear your gentle call, soft and full of steady mercy, pulling me back from the fall. When God called me home again, my soul began to feel. He touched the broken story, and He taught my heart to heal. When God called me home again, His light broke into me. And even with my cold steps failing, He showed me how to live. I believed it was too late now to begin a brand new day. But you stepped into my shadows and you led me on the way. You reached into the places I had never let be seen. And inside my driest midnight, your grace came covering me. For inside my deepest shame, you were giving me your peace. And inside my tired sorrow, you were lifting me with ease. When God called me home again, my soul began to feel. He touched the broken story, and He taught my heart to heal. When God called me home again, His light broke into me. And even with my cold steps failing, He showed me how to live. Take my questions, make them end. Stay beside me, help me stand. Show the pathway, help me see that in your presence life returns to me. When God called me home again, my soul began I was tired and growing weaker, with no strength to carry on. With a broken, fading spirit, feeling every hope was gone. Every heavy step I took pulled me deeper to the ground, and the fear inside my chest made it hard to see around. But inside the quiet moment, I could hear your gentle voice softly telling me with mercy, I am here, lift up your eyes. When you held me once again, oh, my heart began to burn. When I thought it was my ending, you restored what I had lost. When you held me once again, I could feel your hand within. And even when the night was heavy, you taught my weary soul to trust. I was hiding all my doubting, not sure what I had to do, and the pain that lived inside me kept me blinded from the truth. But inside my deepest falling, you were reaching out to me, and within my frozen shadows, you embraced me tenderly. For in every wounded moment, you were standing at my side, always whispering with promise, I have never left your life. When you held me once again, all my heart began to burn. When I thought it was my ending, you restored what I had lost. When you held me once again, I could feel your hand within. And even when the night was heavy, you taught my weary soul to trust. Take my burdens, make them heal. Stay beside me, keep me still. Guide my footsteps, help me see that in your presence I can breathe. When you held me once again, oh, my heart began to burn. When I thought it was my ending, you restored what I had lost. When you held me once again, I could feel your hand within. And even when the night was heavy, you taught my weary soul to trust. I was standing on the edges when my strength had disappeared. Every breath was getting harder, every hope was drowned in fear. I was slipping into shadows, not sure how to rise again. Till your presence met my weakness like a whisper in the wind. Even when my faith was fragile, you were closer than my pain. You were working in the quiet, lifting me from where I lay. When I found you in my breaking, everything began to breathe. You were light inside my darkness, you were hope I couldn't see. When I found you in my breaking, you were steady under me. And the night that tried inside my questions, fearing I had gone too far. But you stepped into my ruins, touching every hidden scar. You restored the things I buried with a kindness so complete. And the pain I thought would crush me was the place you came to me. Even when I felt unworthy, you were speaking life again, breathing strength into the places where my soul had reached its end. When I found you in my breaking, everything began to breathe. You were light inside my darkness, you were hope I couldn't see. When I found you in my breaking, you were steady under me. And the night that tried to end me met the grace that set me free. Take my silence, take my fear, hold me closer, draw me near. In the moments I lose sight, be my strength, be my light. When I found you in my break, regaining to breathe. You were light inside my darkness, you were hope I couldn't see. When I found you in my break, you were steady under me. And the night that tried to end me met the grace that set me free. I was walking through the shadows, thinking I had lost my way. Every tear was growing heavier, every night felt far from grace. I was holding all my failures, certain you had turned aside, till your presence broke the silence and the truth came to the light. Even when my hope was empty, you were standing next to me. Every moment I felt abandoned, you were fighting for my peace. When I realized you never left, all my fear began to fall. Every moment I felt helpless, you were right there through it all. When I realized you never left, you were closer than my breath. And the pain I thought would end me could not hold me in its stead. I was sinking in the questions, wondering if you still care. But you came into my weakness, showing me you had been there. You were holding every heartbeat in the places I felt lost. And the sorrow I was carrying had already touched your cross. Even when I doubted mercy, you were pouring grace on me. Every night I felt forgotten, you stayed near intentionally. When I realized you never left, all my fear began to fall. Every moment I felt helpless, you were right there through it all. When I realized you never Take my trembling, take my past. Hold me steady, hold me fast. In the darkness, help me see you were always here with me. When I realized you never left, all my fear began to fall. Every moment I felt helpless, you were right there through it all. When I realized you never left, you were closer than my breath. And the pain I thought would end me could not hold me in its death. I was standing in the ruins of the life I used to know. Every dream I tried to hold on found a way to let me go. I was breaking in the silence, wondering if you still care, till your presence touched my failures, and I felt you meet me there. Even when the night was heavy, you were lifting me inside. Every place I felt abandoned, you were teaching me to rise. When you rebuilt what I thought was gone, I could finally feel you close. All the pieces I believed were lost, you were holding in your hope. When you rebuilt what I thought was gone, every tear became a seed, and the pain that tried to bury me was the ground you used to leave. I was scared to face the story that had crumbled in my hands, but you stepped into the ashes like you always had a plan. You restored the parts I hated with a mercy strong and true, and the scars I kept in secret were the ones you chose to use. Even when I doubted purpose, you were shaping me again. Every moment I felt empty, you were holding what remained. Oh, when you rebuilt what I thought was gone, I could finally feel you close. All the pieces I believed you were lost, you were holding in your hope. When you rebuilt what I thought was gone, every tear became a seed, and the pain that tried to bury me was the ground you used to Every tear became a seed, and the pain that tried to bury me was the ground you used to leave. I was walking through the shadows, thinking every step was mine. Every heartbeat felt like failure. Every night stole more of time. I was trying just to hold on, but my strength was wearing thin, till the memories of my hurting show the places you walked in. Even when I felt abandoned, you were closer than my breath. Every moment I was breaking, you were guarding me from death. When I saw you carry me, all the shame began to fade. I had thought I walked in darkness, but you never left my way. When I saw you carry me, every wound began to heal, and the pain that once destroyed me became proof your love is real. I was blinded by my failures, thinking I had gone too far, but you stepped into my sorrow, touching every hidden scar. You were lifting all the burdens I believed I had to keep, and the nights I cried in silence were the nights you carried me. Even when I doubted mercy, you were speaking over fear. Every time I felt forgotten, you were whispering, I am here. When I saw you carry me, all the shame began to fade. I had thought I walked in darkness, but you never left my way. When I saw you carry me, every wound began to heal, and the pain that once destroyed me became proof your love is real. carrying me, all the shame began to fade. I had thought I walked in darkness, but you never left my way. When I saw you carrying me, every wound began to heal, and the pain that once destroyed me became proof your love is real. I was standing in the shadows, not remembering who I was. Every failure felt like chains, every heartbeat felt like loss. I was losing my own voices as my spirit slipped away. But you stepped into my silence, speaking words that formed my name. Even when I saw no future, you were writing one for me. In the pages torn and empty, you were shaping destiny. When you gave me back my name, everything began to rise. You restored the broken pieces that I thought were left behind. When you gave me back my name, I could finally breathe again. In the night that stole my purpose, lost its power in your hands. I was drowning in my story, full of things I couldn't face. But you told me you were with me, even in my deepest shame. You uncovered what was hidden with a tenderness so real, and the wounds I tried to bury were the ones you chose to heal. Even when I doubted mercy, you were calling out for me. Every truth I had forgotten, you restored so I could see. When you gave me back my name, everything began to rise. You restored the broken pieces that I thought were left behind. When you gave me back my name, I could finally breathe again. In the night that stole my purpose, lost its power in your hands. Take my failures, take my fear, speak your truth till I hear. Every moment, make it new. My identity comes from you. When you gave me back my name, everything began to rise. You restored the broken pieces that I thought were left